Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Goodbye for now, but in all honesty, we're just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Welcome, everybody, to the heart of Italian motor racing, Monza. We're here with Formula 2 for what ought to be an extravaganza of excitement and action. Let's head to the start line and get underway. Monza is situated 12 miles northeast of Milan. It's 3.6 miles long and offers 11 corners. 7 of those are chicanes, putting a premium on good braking stability and traction. With a good slipstream plus the other 2 DRS zones available, there should be a good number of passing opportunities on offer. Let's take a look at the grid positions for today's race. Cowboy lines up on pole position, and it's Andrea Kimi Antonelli in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bortoletto, Hadjar, Rafael Villagomez, Fittipaldi, Cordial, Colapinto, Hauger, Ollie Behrman, Pepe Marti, O'Sullivan, Roman Stanek, Paul Aaron, Maloney, Barnard, Martins, Jack Crawford, Miney, Correa, Dirksen, and Richard Verschoor completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
Okay, mate, I know it's tough in there, it's hot in that cockpit, but your tyres are even hotter, so you're going to have to work extra hard to keep them cool. It matters for performance. Okay, good work. Great pass. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, mate. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get on with the race. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Yes! Yes! We've done it! That is the world champion right there. Well done!
It's been my privilege over the years to witness a number of great sporting events. Here's another to add to that prestigious list. It's the ultimate dream for any racing driver. We have a new Formula 2 champion. A hard-fought win today then, after a very difficult race.
That's what drivers dream of when they first step inside one of these brilliant junior racing single-seaters. Formula 2 champion, and the next step is Formula 1.
It was great having you with us for the weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We will see you when Formula 2 returns. The grid is set then. It just leaves us with the race itself. Join us tomorrow. We'll be live with all the action. Until then, Goodbye. Baku never fails to disappoint fans of Formula 2, so hold on tight. The cars are set on the grid and any moment will be starting today's race. Welcome to Azerbaijan. This is not your usual racing circuit. It provides one of the most complete tests for the field. Sector 1 sports a set of 90-degree corners, around the block if you like. Sector 2 gets even tighter with the old city walls. Sector 3 just turns 16 to negotiate, and then 2.2 kilometres, flat to the floor, full throttle, in 6th gear, all the way to the end. And here are the driver grid positions for today's race. A fantastic effort from Ollie Behrman yesterday puts him on pole position, with Isaac Hadjar alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Antonelli, Bortoletto, Jack Crawford, Colapinto, Fittipaldi, Pepe Marti, Barnard, Zach O'Sullivan, Cowboy, Dirksen, Dennis Hauger, Paul Aaron, Miney, Stanek, Cordial and Richard Verschoor, Maloney, Villa Gomez, Correa and Victor Martins completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Okay, mate. Right, that front wing damage is going to hurt us. We've really got to look after it now. Let's put everything into protecting that front wing, please. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag. final lap. Push, push.
Guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Well then, that concludes another excellent race.
4 wins in a row, and they're really obliterating the field at this stage of the season. That's impressive dominance.
Here come our winning drivers then, onto the podium at the end of a brilliant race. The drama and excitement are over. Congratulations to our top 3 today. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care for now. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets underway. When you journey out of town for about 30 minutes, you arrive upon our venue tonight. It's the Losail International Circuit, and we're ready to go racing in Formula 2. It's 3.3 miles, 16 turns. We only have one DRS zone. It is already a fast and flowing track out there. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. A fantastic effort from Andrea Kimi Antonelli yesterday puts him on pole position, with Ollie Behrman alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Aaron, Colapinto, Pepe Marti, Hadjar, Cowboy, Fittipaldi, Bortoletto, Zach O'Sullivan, Martins, Miney, Jack Crawford, Zane Maloney, and Vishaw, Hauger, Dirksen, Amory Cordial, Correa, Barnard, Stanek, and Rafael Villagomez completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, Behrman's just set the fastest lap of the race. Okay, mate, Antonelli's ahead of you. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push. Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
The British driver will see the checkered flag first. Ollie Behrman takes the win.
It's a real skill, racing wheel to wheel and also grabbing the fastest lap in the interim, finding that clean air. They've done a great job of that, actually.
Well, we've had a thrilling race, and now taking their place on the podium, it'll be a familiar sight to you. It's another F2 success for Prema. There will be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race when Formula 2 returns. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow. Make sure you join us then. Welcome then to the United Arab Emirates. Our F2 drivers are on the grid and we're moments away from lights out for the start of the Formula 2 Abu Dhabi race. To the Yas Marina circuit offers 16 corners and a lap distance of around 3.2 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 5 and 7. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed and plenty of excitement for the fans, no doubt. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Isaac Hadjar lines up on pole position, and it's Ollie Behrman in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Antonelli, Cowboy, Paul Aaron, Bortoletto, Colapinto, Cordial, Pepe Marti, Richard Verschoor, Dirksen, Correa, Rafael Villagomez, Victor Martins, O'Sullivan, Miney, Stanek, Zane Maloney, Crawford, Hauger, Barnard, and Enzo Fittipaldi completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. It all comes down to this. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me, and for the final time this season, we're about to go racing. Alex, you're looking to sign off in some style.
So are the drivers and teams. It's a really important race for everyone here, despite the fact it's the end of the year. They know that everything they do in this event is going to echo for months through the end of the season.
Right, I know you're hot in the cockpit, but your tyres are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go. Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
Days. There's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
And that brings to an end another great race.
Well, they could have clocked off already this season, but they wanted to sign it off in style. Brilliant stuff, taking full focus into that one to grab the confidence into next year.
And now it's time to wind down and celebrate after that fantastic race. Here they come, your top three. Well, what a championship it has been. Young talent shining through once again. I've been Alex Jakes. My thanks to Alex Brundle and the whole team. We'll see you next year when Formula 2 returns.